Hi, this is Liz the Boss coming to you from LinkedIn Unravel. On yesterday, I introduced my page explaining to you that I was going to help you with all things LinkedIn. And when I said that, I thought about I need to do another video today, even though I said I would come to you only on Mondays and Fridays. I wanted to do a video to help you get started, especially if you have your own business. There are some things you will need to know. LinkedIn is not like Facebook where you can go out and just put information from a business out there. LinkedIn has some requirements because they want to protect the integrity of not just themselves, but the company that you represent as well. So I'm going to go through a few things today to let you know some important things you will need to know about starting a company business page. The first thing is, if you do not have a personal profile on LinkedIn, you will need one. That is required to start a business page on LinkedIn. So what does that mean? That means you will have to go up and set a personal profile in LinkedIn, and it will need to be up and running for at least 7 days in order for you to start a business page. Now, with that said, there are a few more requirements. You will have to have an email address as well, and I'll speak more about that later. When you set up your profile, you will also be required to have that company name that you will be using. It will have to show in your personal profile, and that is something simple to do that I'll show you on another video. The next thing that you need to know, and I'm looking at my notes, guys, is that you cannot just go out and use someone else's name. The name has to be yours. The company name has to belong to you. It cannot belong to anyone else. And LinkedIn is very restrictive about that. So keep in mind, if you do not have a registered company name, it may be very difficult for you to use it on LinkedIn. The other thing LinkedIn requires, which is important, is your LinkedIn profile must be rated intermediate or all-star. Now, what does that mean? That is the strength of your profile to help you get ranked and helps you build a robust profile, which I will be going over in future videos. So just keep in mind that if you go out and do it on your own, you want to make sure that your profile is represented by being all-star or intermediate. It is not difficult to get to, and like I said, in future videos, I will be showing you how to do that. So just have a little patience, and if you have any questions, you certainly can contact me, and I'll be happy to help you to do that earlier. Also, you must have first-degree connections, what they call first-degree connections. First-degree connections are simply you connect with Elizabeth Boston, she connects with you. Now, you cannot just have 1 or 2 connections if you want to have a business page. You must have more. You must have at least, I would say, 20 to 25 connections before you go out and create a business page. That is a requirement. That's not a requirement on other social media, but it is a requirement on LinkedIn. Keep that in mind when you're doing your LinkedIn page. Now, guys, the most important thing I want to tell you about setting up your business page, and I saved this for last because it is very important. Many of us, we have a small business. So in that small business, we utilize Yahoo Mail, we utilize Gmail, we utilize Hotmail, we utilize those types of emails, but they're very generic. So when you're doing a business page inside of LinkedIn, you are not allowed to use those emails. You will have to have an email that is representative of your company. For instance, I have a company called Unstoppable Workforce. So I have an email that says lmboston@Unstoppable Workforce. You would have to use that email, an email similar to that in LinkedIn. Now, Unstoppable Workforce is done through Gmail, but there is some cost associated with me having that email with my company name, but you are required to have that. Now, keep in mind that does not mean that you cannot go on as a business and be represented on LinkedIn, because you can set it up through your personal profile and you can do that and it works the same. A lot of people who have a business and a professional profile want to keep them separate. And in time, you will most likely be able to do that if you're just starting out. But if you are a business who's been around for a year or longer, you probably have a company email, so it will not impact you as much. And finally, I want to say to you that the other way around that is to do a group. You can set up a group in LinkedIn and be able to represent your company through those groups, and it gives you the same impact as if you had a business page. I will be going over these things in more detail through further videos, but I wanted you to know so that you can begin to set up your business page if you're ready. Now, the first thing is, remember, you have to have had a business profile set up for at least 7 days. A personal profile set up for at least 7 days in order for you to do a business profile on LinkedIn. The next thing is you have to have an email that is unique to your company, which means that, again, if your company is called Football XYZ, it cannot be footballxyz@gmail.com, at hotmail.com. It has to be at yahoo.com. It has to be an email representative of your company. It would have to be Liz, the boss, at footballxyz.com. So hopefully that helps you. The next thing is you want to remember that you have to make sure that your profile is a robust profile. What does that mean? A robust profile simply means that you are intermediate or all-star. Guys, hopefully this has helped you to at least begin to do your LinkedIn page. But keep in mind, LinkedIn Unravel will be coming to you on Mondays and Fridays. But in the beginning, I will be coming to you at least 3 to 4 days out of the week to help you begin to start to do your page. Now, hopefully this information is of value to you. So please hit the subscribe button and subscribe to the page so that you can get more information and I can help you unravel LinkedIn so that you can become the Jedi of LinkedIn. Have a great day.